In this Star Wars Gaming news update video, I will be showing you the collaboration coming to Destiny 2. That's right, Bungie's game is getting Star Wars content, and I have all of the details in this video. Before we do dive into everything though, make sure you do subscribe to this channel so you won't miss any future Star Wars gaming news updates. So, Star Wars content coming to non-Star Wars games is not a new concept. We've had Fortnite, The Sims, Fall Guys, Rocket League, Brawlhalla and so much more get Star Wars content over the past few years. An unexpected yet one that makes far more sense than the others is Destiny 2, and that was announced late last night. This is actually a full circle moment for me because before I had begun my journey as a Star Wars gaming YouTuber when EA announced their 10-year exclusive license and the return of Star Wars Battlefront in May 2013, just before that I decided to make my content almost solely Destiny focused as I was a huge Halo and Bungie fan and wanted to go down that route before Destiny came out. There was barely any news for Star Wars games for quite some time, and I also was not a huge fan of Destiny when it did actually end up releasing, despite putting in a few hundred hours or so into it. I just got bored of playing the same sort of content over and over again. But nevertheless, I had to cover this actually awesome looking armour that is coming to the game. So during the live stream showcasing what is coming to Destiny 2 Heresy, which launches on February 4th, the Bungie team decided to drop a surprise and reveal that they have collaborated with Lucasfilm Games to bring this Star Wars content to the game. It has this really awesome key art that looks great, but also from a distance looks like a new Fortnite loading screen or something. But anyway, let's talk about the gear sets that are coming as part of Heresy. So, there is the Covert Ranger, which is for the Hunter class, and this is inspired by the Death Trooper, clearly, as you can see, which is really cool. It's probably my second favourite of the three, and the Death Trooper is one of the best Stormtrooper-based designs. Then we have the Royal Protector for the Warlock, which is based on Imperial Royal Guard, Palpatine's own guard, and wow. This is by far my personal favourite. I think most people have also said the same thing. It just looks fantastic. I love the visual effects on the arm as well, based off the staff that the Royal Guards do have. So this just looks fantastic. It also just works really, really well as a Destiny skin for some reason. And then, of course, you have the typical Stormtrooper, which is called the Shock Enforcer in the game, and it's for the Titan class. All of these gear sets come in 5 different pieces, so you can mix and match with various other outfits if you wish to do so, along with the use of shaders. So if you want to change the colour of these armour pieces, you are able to do so, which is certainly going to shake things up and bring some really unique designs and colour schemes to these 3 iconic Imperial outfits. But that is not all the Star Wars content coming to Destiny 2, because they are adding a ghost shell that is essentially the Death Star 2 with a fully operational super laser. Seriously, this is just awesome. It looks fantastic, doesn't it? Whilst it is small, it just works. And if I was playing Destiny 2 a lot, I would certainly rock this because it just looks great. And it does not stop there either, because even though we have not received actual footage or details on what they exactly will be, the Bungie team did confirm there would be a Star Wars Sparrow design. If I had to guess, it would probably be the Imperial Speeder Bike, I think, that we see on Endor. I'm just going to say that, that's just my personal speculation. The reason being, we have original trilogy stuff, more so Return of the Jedi era, so maybe, just maybe, that's what it's going to be, but it could also be something different. There is also going to be a ship as well, so you're going to be able to have your own Star Wars ship in the game. Whilst they did not confirm what exactly the ship would be, I think I know, and it's in the key art. Behind the 3 troopers, we can see Vader's TIE Advanced. So I'd assume that is what is going to be the ship model that you'll be able to get with this collaboration. So that's pretty cool, because we typically get Millennium Falcons, X-Wings, and standard TIE Fighters, but there will also be emotes and a finisher as well. I am very much looking forward to seeing what these are and what people come up with doing in the game, and I think there'll be some pretty funny social media clips going around with these armour sets and the emotes. All of this content will be available from the Eververse on February 4th with the launch of Heresy, the next sort of content drop for Destiny 2. You will have to spend real money to get these. If you are unfamiliar with Destiny, you will actually have to spend real money to get these skins, much like other collaborations we've seen in, say, Fortnite, for example. They can be quite pricey, so I would expect these to also have a higher cost, so they won't just be cheap armor sets. Pricing has not been revealed at this moment in time. Some people might be wondering, why on earth would you want to spend money on all of this armor when it's a first-person shooter? Well, you can actually go in third person in specific sections of the game. For example, when you are piloting your Sparrow, it's in third person. Or when you are at places like the tower and you're among other players socializing, you are in third person. So there are also cutscenes as well. So it's not like you only just see the armor in the customization screens, although most of the gameplay you will be doing is going to be from first-person perspective. So it's one of those games where it's a first-person game with loads of cosmetics for stuff that you can't really see all the time. But still, there is plenty of third-person content, at least, in the game. From just generally looking as an outsider into the Destiny community, it seems like people are actually more happy with this collaboration than pretty much all of the other collaborations Destiny and Bungie have done with other games and companies and such. I suppose it seems more thematically better off in this universe. Although I would say that not everyone's entirely happy, because this sort of does show how far Destiny and Bungie have fallen when it comes to how much money it's bringing in, player count, content, that sort of thing. We've heard all the horror stories of how things have been going on over there with the layoffs and stuff like that over the past couple of years. That said, I still wanted to report on this because this was unexpected and honestly is one of the better collaborations we've seen Lucasfilm Games do with other games. And like I said, I made Destiny videos before the game actually came out. This just so happened to get announced on the same day a Skeleton Crew collaboration with Star Wars Hunters, an actual Star Wars game at least, did get underway. You can actually now earn some Skeleton Crew inspired content and buy some skins and stuff in Hunters from the show, which is cool. I'd love to hear your thoughts on anything I've talked about in this video, so please do let me know down in the comment section below. And if you did enjoy this video, please do drop a like. Subscribe so you don't miss any future news updates on Star Wars games. And if you did miss any of my previous videos, click on the playlist on screen right now, and I shall see you in my next video. Goodbye.